Homemade lamp, never buy a candle again. Look how amazing! We will use a small glass container and lid, preferably with an aluminum lid. We will also use a smaller cap. It can be made from a bottle, but it also has to be made of aluminum because it is the caps that will have direct contact with the flame of our lamp. Now we make a hole in the center of the two plugs. I'll start using a knife, but if you prefer you can use another item for this. With this emergency lamp, you will no longer have problems when you need a candle. Next I will also use a piece of thread, but if you prefer you can even use a candle wick. It will work perfectly. Then we just have to pass the thread between the two caps, always leaving the bottle cap above the container lid. And before I forget, tell me from which city or country you are watching us so I can send you a special hug. Today's hug is for Hugh Person Jr. from Branchville, Virginia. I'm glad you're enjoying our tips. You will never use conventional candles. After learning this tip, I will teach you the best way to prepare your own lamp, which lasts up to 8 hours. Remember that the size of the thread should always be the one necessary for direct contact with the oil. In this way, the oil contained in the container will be absorbed by the thread, and thus the flame will be maintained for longer. You will be impressed by the length of this tip, keeping it on for a long time. To finish, I'll just put oil in the container. It only reaches halfway, and with this, our tip is ready, only needing to put the lid on and wait a while until the thread has absorbed the oil. With this, it stays on for longer. Tell me about the experience you had doing this tip at home. I'm sure you'll thank me for having this advice ready to go, in times of need. This tip is crucial when the power goes out here at home. This homemade lamp lasts 3 times longer than those sold in the markets. It's such a helpful tip that my friends and family always ask me how I make my lamps last as long as they do. Don't forget to do it at home and tell me again if you had the expected result. Thanks for watching this video so far. Until the next video. Stay with God.